Hello, I'm Sally Taylor. Welcome to South Today. In tonight's programme, give us a sporting chance. The teenage ambassador pleading with the government to think again about school sport.
We need it for our society. We need sport and we need to get young people involved. Or what's the future going to be?
A 16-year-old student from Hythe has accused the government of jeopardising the future of British sport. Robyn Smith's comments come after School Secretary Michael Gove announced he was going to axe school sport partnerships. Now, the partnerships are a national programme to encourage more sport in school, and they've been running for 7 years. During that time, the number of young people involved in competitive sport has risen to 1 in 5. And the number of state schools offering at least 2 hours or more of sport a week has risen from 23% to 90%. Robyn, who is a UK youth ambassador for sport, said the knock-on effect of the axing would be devastating. We caught up with her on a training day at Totton Sports Club. Here's her story.
Hi, my name's Robyn Smith. I'm 16. I go to Brockenhurst College and I'm the Senior Young Ambassador in the New Forest School Sports Partnership.
One march, get set, go!
I play football, I go sailing, I like going running. Before getting involved in sport, I hated school with a passion.
Get set, go!
Now I know more than ever this is what I want to do with my life. And this is all because of the fantastic opportunities that my school sports partnership has offered me. It's about the schools getting together, it's about running competitions, running festivals, and it's about giving young people the sporting opportunities that they wouldn't necessarily have if there weren't school sports partnerships there. What Michael Gove obviously doesn't seem to understand is that the importance of sports within a young person's education is enormous. Having a well-rounded education isn't just about sitting in a classroom, learning English, maths and science. It's about growing and developing as a person. It's about learning what's right and what's wrong, and learning who you really are. I'd just like to ask you one question, Dan. What do you think the impact of getting rid of school sports partnerships is going to have on young people?
It's going to have a massive impact for young people. The network currently available with school sports partnerships delivers such an incredible programme, both competitive and in participation, and without it many people will lose their jobs, and also young people will lose the opportunity to build lifelong skills in sport.
Sport's about opportunities for all, whether you're an elite athlete or an elite couch potato, and it's about allowing everybody to share these opportunities. It really does matter. Or what's the future going to be? We need sport in our society and we need school sports partnerships.
16-year-old Robyn Smith, who got in touch with us to give us her side of the story. Well, we did ask the Department for Education for an interview with the Secretary of State, Michael Gove, who's also the MP for Surrey Heath. Now, that request was put to the Children's Minister, Tim Lawton, who represents East Worthing and Shoreham. Our request was declined. Instead, Mr Lawton issued this statement. We haven't taken this decision lightly. Creating an Olympic legacy must be more than simply investing taxpayers' cash to meet a centralised, arbitrary 5 hours a week target. High-quality sport should be at the heart of growing up. That's why we are creating a nationwide school Olympics. We're giving heads the freedom to make more of the established network of school sport partnerships. Well, those school sport partnerships were set up by the Labour government. And this is what Southampton Labour MP Alan Whitehead had to say about the axing.
A whole range of youth sports facilities will now simply not be funded, and in its place will come a much smaller amount of money for some perhaps rather more elite style competitions to take their place. And I think that turns away the entire development that's been going on in terms of how sports can become an integral part of an educational curriculum.
Labour MP Alan Whitehead.